Welcome to ROM Hack Race Week 203. This is Tree Zone DX by Spirit of Fen. In this level, only Big Mario has the ability to spin jump. I do that by pressing down as I'm in midair. I can't just spin jump from standing on the ground. I need a shell just ahead, and this is the only one that's available to me, so I have to stop it here. I can also stop spinning by releasing the down button in midair. I have to do that to prevent myself from going right through these turn blocks. I have to take damage on this muncher here, which takes away my ability to spin jump, so I have to get in the gap of these piranha plants here. The same rule about spin jumping still applies here, but I've got a lot more power-ups to work with in this section. I need to do a cape slam here. It's the only way to get that Koopa out of the ground so I can grab his shell. I must take damage, and then I throw the shell over to the left to free that fire flower. Whenever you kick a yellow Koopa out of his shell, he'll drop a coin. Enemies also drop coins when you shoot them with a fireball. This Yoshi needs to eat 5 coins in total to grow up into an adult Yoshi. And I actually must take damage from these sideways climbing Koopas here. At this point, I actually don't know what power-up I need from that roulette block. I just grab one of them. I know it's going to give me the ability to break through that turn block on the bottom. And there's Yoshi's last coin. It turns out any power-up would have worked, and I just go into a different room to let me win no matter which one I get. My time for this race was 28 minutes and 17 seconds. That put me in 5th place out of 12 racers who finished. This Switch Palace switch is melted by fireballs. Let me show you how I got here. The red shells in this level are special. Jumping off of them will give me access to Fire Flower. I can use my fireballs to both melt ice and to flip on-off switches. I'm going to need both of these shells, so I juggle up the Buzzy Beetle, shell jump off of the red shell, and then give the beetle to this blue Koopa. I'm going to melt both of these ice blocks, use Yoshi to get back over to the shell, respawn Yoshi, and regain Fire Flower over here. Both of these blocks get melted, and I do a big shell jump over to the pipe. In the second half of the level, we need to climb all the way up to the top and then go into a door. A kicked throw block can be spun off of, and as I'm spinning, I'm also shooting fireballs the entire time. I get into a little bit of a rhythm as I'm climbing up where I melt the ice blocks, take some damage, regain my fire flower, and then repeat. I just barely have enough invincibility frames to make it in the door after taking damage. After I hit the P-switch, I have a limited amount of time to get over to the right and press the Switch Palace switch to win. This was ROM Hack Race Week 201, Lost Fire Palace by Xiao Xiao. My time during this race was 41 minutes and 20 seconds. That put me in 12th place out of 20 racers who finished. Welcome to the major boss of Perchance. This is SMB3 Mario. He's able to constantly pull out power-ups, and does a different move that I have to dodge every time he does. When he gives me a red shell, it's mandatory that I shell jump over top of the firewall to avoid taking damage. It's going to take 10 hits to beat him, and you'll notice in the background that the moon changes color as the fight goes on. Wow, thanks for the shells, Mario. Shells are the only thing that can hurt him. Gotta get him to do this more often. Once I hit him 3 times and the moon starts to turn red, he's able to use the frog suit and the super leaf power-ups. Touching any one of the leaves that he shoots will hurt me, but thankfully they get fired at a regular enough pattern that I know how to dodge them. The order that he uses his moves in are randomized, and there's actually one attack that we never see during this fight. The frog suit is one of the most dangerous attacks because I have to adapt to being underwater and dodging a very fast-moving enemy. We have the dark red moon right now, showing that we're in the 3rd phase. This gives us an even more powerful version of the leaf attack to dodge. He's still firing leaves even as he falls down to the ground. He follows that up with a hammer attack, which is where I lose my mushroom. One more hit will finish me off. The fireballs that he shoots along the ground move at randomly selected speeds. It's always possible to dodge them, but it can be harder. This is the first time here that we're seeing the Tanuki attack. He walks towards me and then teleports up to ground pound at random spots with the Tanuki statue. Now we've hit him 9 times. He has no more power-ups, but he can still pull a shell out to throw at me. I need to stop that shell and then hit him. He does have one more mushroom coming down from the ceiling. If he grabs that, the fight resets back to the 2nd phase. Okay. This was a difficult fight. It took me about 930 attempts and 12 hours to learn how to beat it. Perchance, arranged by Papa Nug. This is Paper and Fire, a level from Rift World 2. There's something I really appreciate about the level design in here. This whole hack is built so you can take it at Hello, it's me. Hi. Mac is here, Ibby and Kretsu, G-Flav, Joseph, Willow's here. Hi, folks. Thank you so much for those gifts. I really appreciate it. We're gonna be playing Rogue Legacy. Rogue Legacy is our new not Mario game. So, I'm not actually gonna be starting well, let me ask you guys. I played like a half hour to an hour of this a few weeks ago, and I'm not sure if I'm going to just keep going with the save file that was created back then, or if I should make a new one. Do you guys think I should make a new save file for this game? There's, I didn't really get that much in, but I did get stuff that, you know, the game kind of explains from the start. You know, let's do that. Let's just make a brand new save file. We can make a new save file. Okay, so the problem is, well, for one thing, my controller wasn't working. Let's try that again. Let's make a new file. We'll start all the way over. That way everyone's on the same page. I missed what the text said, but I am loyal only to myself. Alright, so this is kind of a Metroidvania roguelite game. You have permanent death, but one of the things that you're doing as you go through and play the game is you are collecting money, and you use that money after you die to build your castle. It gives you extra abilities for your descendants later on. Hey Mike, thank you so much for the heart me and go popular. Love this game? Yeah, I had a really good time with it. I played it a really long time ago. I was saying, it probably is one of the last games that I played and completed before I started streaming. Die. I didn't get to keep any of that money that I collected. Why did I bother? What's the point? Yeah, I haven't done any of Rogue Legacy 2. I actually wanted to try and play more of this one. Not right now, but like at a previous time. I had intended to play enough of this to get good at the randomizer for it. But I never tried. It was between this and Stardew for which of those games I tried doing randomizer for, and Stardew won out. Yeah, the permadeath isn't that bad, because there's really not that much castle that you have to get through. I think that Game Champ recently made a video, like in the past couple months, where she went through and Game Champ does challenges. Generally doing stuff without dying or getting hit, or sometimes without ducking or jumping or running, those kinds of things. She did a challenge where she beat this game without dying, which is not the intended way to play this game at all. Okay. I was worried that would be a Doom crit? The one that shot the bullets? I got a rune! Sky rune. Hey, Sparkle Fritz. Yeah. It's a really good game. I like it a lot. It's been a very, very long time since the first time I played it. I've not really played it since. That's good, because it would cost you if you wanted to change the walk-on. I did not mean to land on that barrel. I should be dead a couple times over now. Mouse PI, yeah. Chance just suggested that game for me. I turned on Chambo's stream earlier to get an idea of what it looked like. Looks pretty neat. Alright. So now we get an heir. A knight with a blade wall. A knight with a blade wall. Or a barbarian with a chakra. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. We gotta get the smithy. I'm also looking for the enchanter, I think. Okay, so in order to get better, stronger weapons, I need to find blueprints for them and then pay to unlock those blueprints. And whenever I go back into the castle, I lose all the gold, which is something that can be upgraded. The castle also has a layout that changes every time I go in. Hey, Digilino. I mean, there's definitely a really high chance in the future after I play this game that I'll also do Rogue Legacy 2. But I kind of always wanted to come back to this and never did. I gotta remember to save 250 gold for upgrading my sword. I need to be small to get up there, unfortunately. Another room. We got Sky and Vault. I think Vault is double jump and Sky is flight, like limited time flight. I am trying I'm trying my hardest to be careful here. I'd rather not have, I'd rather not have too many unnecessary deaths. I'm just gonna leave him alone. Let me come back over here. I bet that was underwhelming. Oh, God. So, here's a question. If something is exactly as expected, neither overwhelming or underwhelming, is it whelming?
First blood.
A blueprint for a Squire chest. No more magic. Helps I can hit that guy through the floor. Alright. I'm gonna keep exploring a little bit. I don't feel very confident in my ability to kill the eyeball. I'm not gonna feel any more confident in my ability to kill the eyeball after exploring for a little bit, but it seems very possible for me to grab some more coin before I throw my life away. Hey look, I've thrown my life away. Yeah, we're not going up there. Hey, silly goose, Hong Kong. Oh no. Oh no, I do not want to be in this room. I'm good, thanks. Thank you very much for the heart me and go popular. Ah. Yeah, I don't even know what that is. Money, money, money. This is a pretty decent first run in terms of collecting money, I think. Yeah, this is me finally getting back to replaying the game. Well, you know, second run, I guess. I do not care about the journals. Do not, will not, cannot make. I didn't mean to start a second one. That's fine. I wanted to keep 250 gold. Let's see. Sure. I don't know what dementia is. I'm sure we'll find out soon enough. I wanted the enchantress because I've got some runes. I don't really care about the architect, but I do want to open up the extra stuff that he gives. Yeah, this is a game from 2013. All right, we're gonna stop spending money here right now. We're gonna go to the smith. I do have more blueprints. Let's grab just all the basic stuff that I can. How's that sound? Alright, can't afford any more. And you? I have a very small number of runes. Vault, double jump, or extra jump, I guess. Sprint for dashing. Sky Rune for flight. I cannot afford any of those. So let's spend the rest of my money out here. I have no more money to spend, which is fine. Fine. Charon gets to take all of it. Dang it, Charon. One of the traits of the character that got picked for this is IBS. So occasionally, I think on jumping, he's gonna let out a little fart cloud, or she is gonna let out a fart cloud, I guess. Which I don't think does anything. Now, I picked a mage as my character class, which means that I have the ability to recover MP. I think more powerful magic as well, but less health. Okay, this is the dementia acting up. That is not great. So, I guess this is the first time I've seen dementia in a very, very long time. Even though I killed this enemy, it still sticks around as though it does exist. But it's not going to be hurting me. Beyond the pictures on the wall, like, shaking and moving before they start actually moving, I don't remember how to tell if a portrait is going to come to life or not. Alright. Let's, instead of buying any of that stuff, let's go here, and let's get some abilities. Let's get a double jump. And heck, why not a triple jump? Oh, because it's expensive. Got it. Got it. Extra magic. Okay, so I have the shield. I think the shield doesn't protect me from all damage, but just decreases the damage that I take from things that hit me while I've deployed it. Cannot afford HP. What am I? Stereo blind and OCD. Got it. So, I don't know if there's any other effect to stereo blind, but you see how I'm turning around and you can't see the frame of animation that would be showing if I was turning around. That's one thing that stereo blind does. I think there might be some objects that aren't 2D sprites, but instead have like a 3D model to them that I can't see as well, but I don't remember. The other thing I have is OCD, which allows me to recover mana by breaking things. Which is neat. I also have that double jump that I got a rune for earlier. When I'm going up into another room, you'll see me, instead of just jumping straight up into the room, I'll do like a quick peek in there to get an idea of what kind of enemies there, or what kind of enemy might be there before I just jump headlong into it. Hey, Sulky Solid, thank you very much. I cannot hit those, which is fine. Totally fine. So that portrait was also in a... It was in a weird spot in the room. It was like offset from where the regular portrait was. So I can use that. Figure out which ones are enemies. Sulky Solid, thank you so much for 5 happy poops. I really, really appreciate it. That shot a lot faster than I thought it would. Blueprint for a night helm, that's good. Take no damage. I don't think I'm getting through there without getting hit without either dash or flight. I shouldn't have tried. Blueprint for Night Limbs. I don't think I want to be in the Land of Darkness.
It's me, Dupu, of Who's Dupu fame.
That's a different game, Dupu. Hey, Al. You know, I do need to remember to put it on my list of games. Wait, when you say that, do you mean like... No, this character is stereo blind. Oops. They can't see in 3D. Do you mean like Sonic the Hedgehog? Pray for assistance. What does that do? What is this? What was that? I actually have no idea what that is. Ah. Ah. I see. Sorry, I missed that. Take no damage. Why, what else, whatever could be in this room that would damage me? I get to think briefly before taking damage. I can kill the stuff in there to get their gold, but I don't know that I feel like it. Hey Brandon, thank you for sharing the stream and for the heart me. I don't think I want to fight that guy. Use that too. I also don't think I want to be up there. I get so nervous about every portrait. Yeah, this is a really, really cool game. I played a lot of this game when it was new. Well, a lot. I beat it once.
Where you want the daka daka?
And then I never really went back to it, even though it was always something I wanted to do. I'm getting around to it now. Hey, Theron. There's a chest in here. Doesn't seem like that tall of a guard to me, honestly. No, I haven't played roguelites with you. Yeah, that was a mistake. Yeah. Did I missed something. I missed something. Oh, that's what that ring was. That's what the ring was. It allowed me to continue living even after I lost all my health. That's a really, really cool way to die. That's really cool. Super enjoyed that. I don't think I used the shield one time. So I want the miner. Miners get more money. I'll spend all of this on upgrading the miner. I don't know if this extra speed is actually something that I want, but I'm nostalgic and I have ADHD, so I move faster, and everything is sepia tone. Just like it was in the good old days. But yeah, if there was color back then, they would show up in the photographs. Money, money, money. Too slow. That's true. That's the mark of a good game, is having nothing on the screen at all. I think there was a Bit Trip game that was audio only. Hey, did you see? Yeah, douche. As far as rooms full of one enemy goes, this is not a very intimidating enemy to have a whole room of. Because they don't really do much to you. Yeah, exactly. You can have a free game for $15 if not for all these graphics. All these textures. I think free is one of the most important features you can have in a game. Another important feature is made in Python. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be there either. I want it. A sky rune for bracers. I don't have the ability to defeat all these enemies. We're gonna go this way. Okay. There is a chest in here, but I'm too tall to get it. It's so weird to bring up the map and suddenly be able to see in color. I paid my dues and entered the castle proper. That devil Charon has taken all I own as payment. He even pilfered my private coffers. I left my wife and children with nothing. He says it's the price for any and all who hazard the depths of the castle. He says it is fair. It is fair because of all who have entered and none have returned, but I will change that. I will be victorious. There is no greater swordsman than I, even amongst my siblings. Alright, that's probably the last one of those journals we read. Oh! Just a free strength increase. Which I'm assuming is permanent. I'm gonna see something horrible. Hey, it's a mimic. I was gonna say, I'm gonna see something horrible in this room that's gonna make me want to turn around instantly. And the mimic did not actually do that. Nope, we're gonna leave. We're just gonna leave. There's more areas in here that I want to go to. was pretty close. Alright, I mean, I think this is another money run. I could try and go for a hitless boss fight, which is very unlikely. No, I don't think I want to be in that room anymore. I mean, if he's the one talking about it. What if we played Factorio without Dobbs? Do you think he'd like that? Yes, the map changes every time. Hedgehog's Curse. Rolling around at the speed of sound. So I don't know what the Hedgehog's Curse is. We didn't find out about the ring until it... Oops. Until it was really too late. Let's just go ahead and fight the eyeball. No. Oh, that's what the Hedgehog's Curse is. God dang it. I think I also became blue. Any miners? No miners.
Hey. Stretchy. Dwarfism and an ectomorph. I've seen so many things I could get with dwarfism. Gold gain, for sure. I probably need to go back and, like, put some money in survivability. Health, equipment load, more abilities to unlock. Like runes and stuff. I guess the really frightening thing here from being small is that I have lower range. But you know what? We're here. We're at basically full health. Why not do it? Hey, Sensation. That wasn't too bad. You had a dream that I beat Baba Is You? I did beat Baba Is You. I just didn't beat all of it because there's a lot of game there. This needs to not be in my face. Hey, Osa. Weight load, magic damage, and MP. Very nice. Very, very nice. You be nice to her. I also got a more normal ending off stream. Upper body strength, Sparkle Fritz. Upper body strength. Also, I'm playing as a lady. You can tell. Actually, it's kind of hard to see, but she has a pink bow on her helmet. Why is this the color that it is? Oh, because it's trying to totally ruin my life. Got it. That's a mimic! Mimics. Bane, this is not necessary. Isn't birds aren't real one of those conspiracy theory or joke conspiracy theories that managed to turn into an actual conspiracy theory? Spelunk-et. Bonus to gold, which is what I want. She's also gay and has IBS. So really no downsides. Ashley, thank you very much for the heart me. No, no. You cannot lean further on the keyboard. Oops. Okay, I've spent all my money. Right, right. Okay. So one of the abilities that I have is this super fancy headlamp, which does nothing. This door, we now have one of the icons on it. We destroyed Kidir, the eye. Kidir? So I really want to go out to the forest now, because that's where the next thing that I have, or where the next boss is. But beyond just making progress by killing bosses, I also would benefit greatly from upgrading myself. If I'm not careful, I'm gonna get boned. He kinda sucks when he jumps. You know, I don't keep any Alka-Seltzer in the house. Oh, that's going just fine. Take no damage. What an easy room. Why did that kill me? He said in the easy room. I would like another spelunker. Ah, no peripheral vision. I'll take clumsy. Man, that stinks. It stinks to have to throw away that much gold. I've got nothing else I can buy, though. It stinks. There is a flight ability, I just haven't been able to afford it. I have a rune for it. Maybe even 2. Alright, chest in this way. Hello, fast zombie. That's not something that you can stand on, that bookcase. It's just for decoration. I can't. I just can't. Calypso's compass. Which I don't know what that's pointing me towards. Yeah, definitely. Nothing. Oh, I feel stupid. What the hell is this compass pointing towards? Bounty room? That sounds like extra money. What is that pointing towards? I just don't know. Sure! I don't think anybody's gonna argue with that. I was trying to get away from all those enemies in there. Three spelunkers all at once. I don't want that one. This one is bald, which is terrible. Absolutely terrible. One of the worst statuses that you can have in the game. Bounty. Okay. Sure, why not? Do you see the loading text changed? Where it said balding instead of loading? Don't want that. Does anybody recognize what game that's from? Because I don't. And I would imagine it's one of those things where if you know the game, you know it right away. No. Not that, sure. Cool. Call it a hunch. Call it a hunch. Alright, let's move on from trying to be a spelunker. Hypergonadism and OCD. Okay. These are all knaves, which I'm not a big fan of. stereo blind, which is not the worst. Ninja Mongoose! Hi, thank you for the GGs. The dark cloud that I have billowing around me is from me being a knave. My special ability is having critical hits. Which is pretty nice, actually. When it works. When it doesn't work, I guess the only downside is that I have relatively lower health. But like, playing this right after having done the Spelunker. Like I have all the health in the world. Retaliation room, I think that's the one. That would make sense if it was the one. I don't know what he's gonna do. Okay. He's gonna do something that makes me want to stay very far away from him. This is the Maya? I'm just gonna leave that room. I forgot I had the dash move. Well, shucks. If I had but known, that actually would have been very easy to get up through without taking damage. Cool. We haven't done all of the castle yet. Hey Andy, I'm doing just fine, thank you. Starting on a new game today. When I say new, I mean a very old one that I've not completed on stream. I wasn't even considering that could be a mimic. A journal! I need to be small for this. There's a little gap in the wall right there. Hedgehog's curse. That was an awful lot of gold to lose. Yeah. I like to make sure I play different stuff all the time. So that people can't come in here and just say, "Oh, why aren't you playing Mario?" Because I have multiple days scheduled a week where I do a variety. I didn't know the fire would kill me. Oh, that hedgehog curse really fucked me over. Yeah, that was really bad. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. The whole point of me taking this character was to be able to revisit the the layout that I was just in, because there was stuff that I could get from having a small character. This is Rogue Legacy. I don't know if I want to be in that room. Oh, this feels really bad now. Yeah, that was pretty bad. That definitely was not a room I wanted to be in. Nearsighted. That's funny. It actually is blurry further away stuff gets. Vampirism. Sure. We'll try it out. That is so much damage. Why would you even want crits with this much damage? Nice. Yeah, I'm one-shotting like everything. Hey, flipping one. Not much, just doing Rogue Legacy. I'm having a good time with it. I don't feel like I'm doing very good. I feel like I'm continuing to die to really, really dumb things. But I am having fun. Why? Why are people bothering to ask that question? Because I want to. Because I want to. It's a different game and I want to play this one. Jesus fuck. Here's one real good reason to play this game instead of Rogue Legacy 2. This game has Archipelago support. Here's another good reason. I want to. Jesus. Helios' blessing. I don't know what that is. Damn, I could have very easily not taken damage there. Like, extremely easily. Because I've got, like, every room. Damn. Damn. What a fucking moron. I swear to God. Jesus Christ. I don't like tunnel vision. I really don't like tunnel vision. Kitty, I need the keyboard sometime. You've got it pushed all the way to the edge of the desk. potion increase would be nice. Throwing away less gold would be nice, but crit damage. Oh. Why is this room the way that it is? Hi, Lord Hoyle. I didn't stick around for the end of it, but how did the rest of Cubes 4 go? Thank you very much for the roses and for the tiny bunny. Oh, I've got, like, no strength. And thank you for the hand heart, too. Thank you so much. Man, I don't like this room. Not one bit. Oh, I've got 3 different spells. I figured it would just be 2. God dang it. Look, it's Santa Claus! Santa! No traits. That's unusual. That is unusual. Any straight upgrades I can get? Yes. I definitely don't have enough for these, right? Oh, they're all 875. Even, okay. I feel like I should get this, just so that I have something on there. I'd like to get another level of, extra gold pickup, but it's so expensive to buy. Only one shot. Okay. 5 axes destroy as many targets as possible. $89. Oh, come on. So close. I wasn't keeping an eye on either of those portraits. I didn't see which one was dangerous. Uh-huh. I don't get much out of reading journal entries. Hey, Fireforks. I think that might have been hinting at there being like some relative to all of these people that I'm playing as. Beat all enemies. Oh, big bunch of portraits. Got it. It's a very easy fairy chest. Usually these destroy all enemies rooms are things that make it to where you need to have a specific kind of setup to be able to make it happen. But I can't imagine going in that room and not killing all the enemies. Getting all kinds of runes. I don't know what balance is. He had more health than I expected. I don't want to go down there. Like 100% I don't want to. I said immediately before going down there. Why does it keep running away? Is there more than one? There is more than one.
Here comes a new challenger!
Weird. Now, explain that one to me. That was clearly 100% inside of that wall. fucking piece of crap. I got a couple of rooms, so let's see what we have. I think I want to put on a chest room, which isn't a great one to have, but it's better than having none, I guess. Maybe I should have waited until I got one I actually wanted so it wouldn't cost as much. Man, I can't imagine anything I want to do less than play some PlayStation 1 era multi-disc RPG. That would be the opposite of a good time. Oops. I gain 6 MP for killing things. And the daggers cost 10. So it doesn't quite pay for itself, but it's not that far off. Like if the dagger kills something outright. I don't want to be sitting at full MP either, because then I can't gain any more. I should have checked for that being a mimic. Hey, H, thank you so much for the heart me. Nowhere really valuable I can teleport to. Sure. Middle. Yay. There is a chest up there. And I have that, which I definitely didn't need to use. Oh well. Hey, Caleb. Congrats on that 65 stream streak.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Another Skyrim. Which, I might actually want to remove my extra jumps, replace it with Skyrims. I had a streak that was probably even longer than that. Like, I think it was 90 something. And then I missed one streak, or one stream, because it was Thanksgiving and I was in the midst of doing stuff. And it kind of made me never want to do streaks again. This was before Twitch would let you save them by watching a VOD. The zombies do have pants. I pushed the wrong button. I didn't mean to dash. I was trying to change my power, my magic. Oh. Neat. Neat. What do you mean? Oh, in Voln time. I see. Mana cost down. That's pretty cool. What is oh. I think I'm gonna get haggling next. Just so I can see what the rest of that tower looks like. Oh, that costs MP. Got a pretty high MP drain too. Oh, it is free. Okay. God dang it. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. That's so many bones. I could have just thrown another axe at him, but I didn't want to use more MP. I didn't get hit, so it all worked out. Hypochondriac. Exaggerate the damage you take. That's why I took 2,000 damage from that. I do like the kind of goofy stuff they've done with this game. Just adding in stuff that doesn't really have a big effect on the gameplay. Like the hypochondria. Is that a mimic? No? It just seemed weirdly placed. Blood sword. That should be vampirism. Night sword. That's one that you can't use during the daytime. I don't know why, I felt really suspicious about that room. I felt like there should have been something more in there. Oh, what is this? Stats. Ah. That's neat. Okay, so I think there's a real good case to be made for going in and fighting those enemies that are especially hard. Or out of depth, I guess I would call them. Why is there nothing here? It's very strange to have a completely empty room like that. Very, very strange. Pretty suspy, I'd say. This doesn't feel like it's going to the forest. It's not. Ooh, Hyperion's Ring. We learned earlier that that one gives me the ability to revive when I take a fatal damage. Here, let me show you. This would have been a great place for me to use my axe. And I didn't do it out of stubbornness. Yeah, that's how I was expecting it to go. And it did. I don't like these wolves. I find them hard to predict. Like, yes, they're gonna run at me, but I don't know when. Shoot. I did get a bunch of gold that time, though. Yeah. Sure, let's take the one with dementia and electorophobia, excuse me. Alright, so I wanted to get haggling. Just to see what that opens up. I have played it before. It was like one of the last games I finished before I started streaming. Randomized children? Oh. Oh. I should have gotten... I should have gotten gold increase. Oh, that's interesting. Armor up. Oh, yes, please. Extra damage from down strikes, too. Alright, we spent a lot. We need to work, we need to change equipment next. Because I got a bunch of blueprints. And I think pretty much everything that I found is going to be a straight upgrade. No, I've not played the second one. Oh, he's not real. I would want to play through this again before trying to play Rogue Legacy 2. I feel like I would probably enjoy... Oh, I see. I see what it means to be afraid of chickens. I also don't know what that game is. Yeah, I would like to get good enough at this game to play the randomizer for it. Because I think that would be really, really cool. So I've got a friend, Maury the Magpie, who is doing an archipelago multi-world, and I might put in a few games to play along with that. There's a randomizer? I don't know. I don't know how it works. That's one of the things that's interesting to me. Because, like, I assume that it shuffles around the location for the different things that you can unlock in the manor, and, like, giving you blueprints and runes in a different order. But, yeah, I'd be very interested to try this out for, an archipelago randomizer. I don't even know if I plan to stream partaking in Maury's multi-world, but I might as well. I know he is going to open that up to accept people's YAMLs tomorrow. So that should give me an idea of what all everyone's working with. He's not real. You just have to tell yourself he's not real, and then he can't hurt you. Something like that. I don't know that I saw what Helios's blessing actually did. I really would prefer if the game just told you. Oh, wow. Does the game just tell me? Not that I see. My chicken! I wanted that, though. Too slow of a reaction. I needed to start dashing just as soon as I got in that room. But yeah, Metroidvania seemed like a really popular genre for randomization. I handled that room terribly. Absolutely terribly. Spell sword, alright. Let's get dagger. Let's get dagger. Flexible is not a trait that I like very much. That allows the player to turn around in the middle of an attack. That does twice the damage for twice the MP. It's a fair trade-off. Balance gives both HP and MP. That's really good. That's really good. In exchange for my sprint? We'll grab that. I just have to remember I don't have the sprint anymore, which is fine. It's not a huge deal. That is a lot of HP regen. Like a whole lot. I don't see any of them moving. Oh, there's one. Ah. Wow, that was crazy. Yeah. Let's just grab some more health. Because that's always gonna help. This is a run that I'm going to try to use to get money. Which, I think the best way for me to do that is to focus on going after chests. And since I can see where they are on the map due to my special ability, I don't know. I just want better stats, but armor would be really, really nice to have more of, and I can very easily get more of it through making that purchase. My gold find would also be nice. But that's kind of a silly thing to be making plans to buy. It's like the most expensive upgrade I can get. I do not want to be in the Maya. This is also the Maya, right? Yes. I do not want to be there. Oh, that's such a bad collection of enemies to have. Just completely blocking me from going down. I misread how those were shooting. Alright, let's go with a like. I know I definitely did. But I do like this game a lot. I think it's really neat because it it gives you multiple paths to get better. Like, you can just grind up getting money and spend that on stats, or you can actually get good at the game. So if you just pour enough time into the game, you should eventually win. I already like where this character is going. I think I've more than doubled my... Well, I can't do that without jumping. Unless double jumping doesn't count. Nope. I guess I was supposed to do that room with dashes. There's that portrait again. Pros is pretty neat. Blueprint for a night cave. Nice. Oh no, I have Alzheimer's. The mini map works, but not the big map. Yeah, dashing would be the way to do it. I don't have any dashes, though. Oh. I did beat this area boss, yes. I found that boss to be very, very easy. Because you pretty much just had to go in a circle around it. I haven't even gotten to any of the others, though. I've made kind of an attempt to get out to the forest boss. I just keep dying out there. Take no damage. Purse room. This isn't doing me any good. Well, no, I take it back. It is doing me some good. Because I get maximum HP for kills, even if I can't collect their loot. And I can't get that chest, ultimately. Oh, that also gave me max HP? Nice. Not max HP. Balance HP? I'm gonna wait for this ball to die. You know what? No, I'm not. Only 1 HP. Oh no. That's don't poop your pants? Don't shit your pants? I recognize that game. No, not Hedgehog's Curse. Silver Helm. Um... Okay. That was worth it. Come on. What a disaster that was. Not entirely sure how that hit me. Dang. Crap. Yeah. What? Oh, that one. Randomizing children would be very nice. Armor is the thing that I said that I wanted. Congratulations on being third, though. Do I have to pay for that? Does that cost MP? Does that cost HP? Yeah, I like this game a lot. It costs MP. Not much, though. In the courtyard or whatever, you have free use of your skills so you can test them. It does that by refreshing your MP constantly. Something over here? Seems like an awfully big space to just be empty. That's... yeah, that's how you get hit. Now, Retaliate is pretty interesting, because it lets you kill things that are unkillable. You just have to take damage in order for it to work is all. Maybe. Someone get game queued in here so we can see that this enemy is named McRib. I was trying to see, like, you see this, this little darker gray area just to the left of me? That's somewhere that you can go in inside the wall if you are small enough to fit in there, so if you have dwarfism. I didn't see any of those here in this room, but man, it feels like there should be something there. I just don't see any openings is why I'm confused. If there was a visible opening, it is potentially worthwhile for me to lock the castle and try to come back as a descendant with dwarfism. Yeah. New rune? A balance rune. I really like balance runes. I don't remember which rune is on my chest plate. Can't do it. This is an interesting opportunity. Being dropped straight in front of the boss room for this area. I think I'm just gonna go for this. Ah. Well, I could see the writing on the wall for that. Oh yeah, my Death Defy. Great. I mean, I was already at basically full HP MP. I think it was worth trying. They sure did. Up to a cap. I see. I don't think that counts for this one. Oh. Huh. Oh. That's a good point, locking it, but I think I'm gonna pass. What do I have? Retaliation on the chest plate. I would happily turn that into balance. Very happily. Purse? Harder enemies, greater reward. I don't feel like I'm strong enough to, I think that's actually... Yeah, that's third. Hey, Cloud9, thank you so much for the heart me and Joe Popular. Oh, you know, just playing not Mario game for Sunday. I can hit him once with the crow, but I can't kill him with the crow. Okay. Hey, Gritty Hunt. Whoa! That zombie appeared out of nowhere. I think I killed pretty much everything else with the crows. Which, I'm very happy about using crows in a big room like that. Couple chests in here I can grab. A journal? That journal is hinting at how to get past the final door. Which is, you gotta kill all the bosses and then it'll open. So dumb. I'm so dumb to take damage on that. '90s, from 2013. Squire cape. I need to think about upgrading my equipment and also upgrading my maximum equipment weight. He can jump. My HP has capped again. I'm gonna transfer it into MP. I'm probably gonna regret it. No, McRib was in a different room. You'll know McRib when you see him. Take no damage. Fuck! I took damage. Hey, J-Loops, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? What were you playing? Some flavor of Mario. It is probably not worth it for me to kill these guys. Am I gonna do it anyway? Probably. very much not worth it. Oh, beautiful, dangerous. You got to the cape level. I really like that level. That level asks you to do a lot of unusual stuff. Not like in a bad way, just not stuff that you're doing all the time. What a great hack Beautiful Dangerous is. Alright, well there's the chest that I could have gotten. You did it in an unusual way. That's fine. That's fine. Neath? Neath? Is that the one where you play as a capybara? I'm definitely at a point now where I enjoy seeing Cape show up. Oh, well, there you go. I mean, if it works, there's an argument to be made that you didn't do it wrong. Those are mimics. This is the Maya. I do not want to be there. Thank you for the raid, though. I really, really appreciate it. Today's Sunday. We're doing not Mario today. We're starting on Rogue Legacy, which... I don't think I want that. Rogue Legacy is sort of like a Metroidvania roguelite game, where, you know, it plays like a Metroidvania, but you have permadeath. And the gold that you collect during your life can be used to spend on upgrading yourself for the future. There are 4 areas of the castle that I need to go through and kill the boss of each of those areas. Of which I have done 1 so far today. And then after you get through all 4 of those bosses, it opens up a door that, I don't remember what it does, but the end of the game is past that door. Yeah, you buy upgrades before each run. If you get good at the game, you don't really need the upgrades that you can buy. It's theoretically possible to win without getting anything. In practice, you'd probably go nuts trying to do it. The character that I am playing right now has the ability to increase their maximum HP from killing enemies up to a cap. I think I'm back up to that cap now, which means now is a great time for me to try and kill the boss of this area. This is not lined up well for me at all. Okay. Use one more. That should kill pretty much everything out left in the room. I got hit a few times. Okay. I'm probably never going to use that room. Whoops. Well, I'm not going to be able to increase my max HP anymore. I was trying to sort of sneakily heal. I can't believe that happened. I was trying to fall down, and when I didn't, I turned around to walk back to the right, and turning around made me fall. Facing right instead of facing left apparently moved where my feet were. Well, I guess it's not... There's no point to breaking those. Man, this sucks. Okay. I could have gone in that boss room with tons and tons of health. I mean, my first time seeing this boss too, and the there's a spell out there I want to grab. I'm gonna do that. The spell that I have right now is the crows, and crows are great for like hitting a lot of stuff without seeing what you're hitting. Conflux is going to be better for using against the ball. Okay, just straight to the right. I don't want to go that way. I don't want to deal with that wolf. Okay. Alexander. There's too many enemies in the room right now. It's just too many. I was doing my best to clear them out. That was pretty wild. Oh, that was a good run. That was a very good run. And I can't afford this. It's so close. It's so close. Okay, so I don't think I want the blood sword. That would be good. That's a straight upgrade. I need to increase my weight capacity. Crit chance, crit damage. So, I definitely want this. I need 10 more weight. If I can get it, I would like to have 25 more weight. $10, $20, $30. Extra health, extra armor. And now I've got 709 to play around with. Which... let's put in attack. Okay, I feel like I got way, way, way stronger. What am I? Stereo blind and afraid of chickens. Okay. Why am I only gaining 2 HP per kill? I feel like I should be gaining 3. Because I've got that blood cape that should be giving vampirism. How about you ask me a question that's relevant to anything that's happening? I think that would be a lot better. Take no damage. This is an easy room. All you have to do is not go there. And they're sneaky about it. Up. 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 An easy room. Not the button I meant to push. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I don't need more equipment weight right now. I got that on the off chance that it was going to give me, This looks like it's a bust already. I'm not gonna use that, because that's like a full, not a full heal, but like a 50% heal. And I have way more than 50% health. Haste room. I don't know what haste is. It's probably just movement speed. I don't know what I'm gonna do against that one boss. The skull boss. I just wasn't doing enough damage to even make a dent. I am doing quite a bit more damage now, though. I also have a trait on this character that does more knockback to enemies, which isn't, like, necessarily a good thing, but you know, it may help. Tons of enemies in this room, which, I mean, that works out really well for me. Kind of jumped in there without a plan. If I can wait out these spike balls, they'll each heal me. So it's sort of worth it to do it. Sorta. I actually don't know for sure how they die, if it's just number of times they touch walls, or if they need to touch X number of walls within Y number of time. I really should not be in this area. But who's gonna stop me? That's the cue for the enemy that's in this area that's gonna stop me to show up. If I hadn't started to fly there, that would have been fine. Oh, this is gonna be a bad room. He didn't even hit me, he just touched me. That's so stupid. Alright, I think we're gonna do one last run here. I need to remember next time I play to get a different cape. Because I think that the cape that I have is doing literally nothing of value for me. Because I think that the vampirism is getting swallowed by the balance. And balance is way better than vampirism. Cool. Very cool. Okay. If that'll break, I'll be happy. Yeah, I just don't understand them. Silver limb, so it's tempting to go in there, but I want to grab more MP first. MP and then H. It's McRib! Die, McRib. I was wondering if that was like a really small forest area or something. That was almost perfect timing. No, not another McRib. Oh, McRib is gonna be the death of me. Said GameCube. Yes! Look at all that money. I'd be super haunted. Oh, those are homing. Empty room? Ah! Well, that was a bunch of garbage now, wasn't it? Okay. Well, I'm gonna spend my money. Spend my money first on a different cape. Extra crit chance? Sure, why not? I can't. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I didn't have this equipped. I didn't have it equipped. That makes sense. But that's fine, I understand that now. Here's haste. Haste increases base move speed. That's neat. In fact, I think I'm gonna trade that out for... Wait. I'd have to shuffle a bunch of stuff around, and I don't know if I have all the stuff to shuffle around. Because this is on... Oh. This is on flight? I would prefer to have flight and no double jump. Too much. Too much. There's a chance at Death Defy. There's extra pogo. I kind of expected that to unlock something. Okay. I need weight. I think I can equip a different cape now. Yes. Crit chance is a good thing to have. Crit chance is a good thing to have. And I'm glad I understand now why the cape wasn't giving the vampirism that I expected. Which is fine. Fine. Okay. Well, let me see who else is online right now. We can send a raid somewhere. Ugh. I see Hypey is online doing the boss rush in Perchance, which is... hell. It's hell. At least I think that's boss rush. Yeah. Who else is here? Who else is on? GameCube is on, playing not Tomodachi Life, which everybody is really wanting to see him play, but we'll go raid him. I know. So, I mean, here's the thing about Tomodachi Life. When you do it with people that you know, and the game kind of forces, and I get that it's a silly game. The game forces all of the people that you're putting in there to try to be romantically involved. I mean, it's silly, but maybe a little unnecessary, right? I get that it's silly. I get it. If you could say, like, hey, these people shouldn't romance each other, I think that would probably be a little bit better. But yeah, I'll be back online again tomorrow morning. We're gonna be doing, we're finishing up Nuatepra, that really cool hack that I was playing. Anyway, bye, it's over.
It's over.